Because this is absolutely ironic to the point of it being hysterical. You know, one eye symbolism with the glasses holding the frame. Sure, you've seen this. This is clear as day. Mockery. Okay, so Bill Gates warns that a new kind of terrorism could be coming, and the potential damage is very, very huge. Oh, we've never heard of bioterrorism? Like, for crying out loud, they've been spewing this bullshit at us for fucking years. So now Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation is part of the Coalition for Epidemic Preparedness Innovation and creates vaccines that could stop the outbreak of future disease. All right. Well, it's 700 million to work with. It won't be enough to stop another impending threat. Okay, so we have another threat. Bioterrorism, or the purposeful spread of epidemics, could become a serious issue, and Gates say we need to start figuring out how to combat it now. This guy's a bioterrorist. Are you fucking kidding me? His whole Monsanto bullshit, that's bioterrorism. He is a bioterrorist. This guy could not be any more of a piece of shit than he is. So, yeah, this is hysterical. Business Insider article. Man, I wish we could thumbs this down or do something about this. This guy is a piece of garbage. Absolute garbage. He is a bioterrorist. That's what's so ironic about it.
I think an epidemic.
Look at this NLP bullshit. He's a guilty little motherfucker. I would love to punch this guy in the face. This guy is such a piece of garbage. It is beyond, like, description.
I think an epidemic, either naturally caused or intentionally caused, is the most likely thing to cause, say, 10 million excess deaths. And that.
Oh, yeah, right. The funny thing is, behind the scenes, these guys are building these bioweapons. They're researching these bioweapons. And they have the balls to fucking come out here and say this. This, like, literally pisses me off beyond belief.
An epidemic.
Look at him. Up, down. I'm a fucking liar is what I see in those eye movements. This guy could... I'm done. I'm done.
Naturally caused or intentionally caused is the most likely thing
intentionally caused
to cause, say, 10 million deaths.
And that's what me and my boys have been working on behind the scenes. We're bioterrorists, pretending that we're going to help you from bioterrorism. This guy, man. Bill Gates.
And that...
This guy should not be getting interviewed. He shouldn't be getting praised. He's an absolute piece of trash. Probably one of the worst single people for humanity in the last 100 years.
It's pretty surprising how little preparedness there is for it. Now, it's tricky because this is a global problem.
Oh, yeah, it's surprising. Why is it surprising? We're not prepared for it because they would love for 10 million people to die from an epidemic. Is he kidding right now? Like, are they kidding? This is a joke. Like, these guys work in the depopulation, like, industry. Like, that's what they're trying to do.
So, how do countries work together?
Oh, yeah, duping delight. Because I'm ready to fucking... I'm going to be the bioterrorist that I speak of.
We should put up what resources and... every aspect of it, the resources to go engage in the affected countries, the allocation decisions. As we've seen various flu scares come along.
Oh, yeah, and the flu scares, yeah. I haven't had a vaccine in I don't know how long. I think the last time I had a flu was I had a flu shot, like in 2008 or something. I have not had a flu since then, and it's because I haven't had a vaccine. Vaccines are bullshit. Everybody that I see get a vaccine is a sniffling fucking mucus mess all winter. And they have the flu on and off. So I don't get it. I really don't.
We haven't had a...
You need to, like, expose yourself to outdoor environment. And that's what I do. And I feel that that is why I have a good immune system. You got these people that stay inside and watch cartoons and they give their kids vaccines every freaking year, every winter. They're like a sickly mess. It's because of people like this are pushing this agenda.
Super good.
Medicines are everything is completely backwards. Medicines are like ruining America.
So the paradigmatic examples are smallpox for an intentionally caused thing, that there was a simulation called Dark Winter that didn't come out very well, i.e. smallpox scored 1 and humanity scored 0. Flu epidemics, where, you know, we always talk about.
Oh yeah, we
the
always talk
potential
about them.
occurrence of
Like they come about because people get flu shots, and that's where the flu comes from, more or less.
1917, like Spanish flu problem, and then Ebola, which
was another hype thing. You know, this is the terrorism, bringing up stuff that had no effect.
Was much smaller. There was some luck involved in that because it wasn't spread.
There was luck
through respiratory contact. The reproductive rate was a lot lower, and you know, it was basically people who were sick or dead who were doing most of the transmission. And so through a lot of heroic effort and a little bit of luck, it stayed under control and was largely contained to the 3 countries. You know,
who is this lying piece of shit actor? They couldn't get a better guy to like voice this shit. Bill Gates, man, you are so detached from the real world that like anybody with half a brain can tell you are a complete fraudulent lying piece of garbage shit. Piece of shit. You're a piece of shit.
Zika is still recent enough.
Oh yeah, Zika. Yeah, what happened about that? Like, shut the fuck up, man. I am so over this. So over this. A deadly epidemic. Oh yeah, we haven't heard the bioterrorism thing. Like, wake the fuck up, Bill Gates. Are you still living in 2001? Like, we've been through all this before. We've been through a new, like, flu every fall. Every winter, there's a new illness that they try to spook everybody with. We're waking up to it, you dumbass. You are a bioengineer fucking terrorist. Shut the fuck up.
Okay, should we have seen it sooner?
Duping the light. Shut up, buddy.
What the steady state case looks like in terms of immunogenicity, why it showed up in South America and didn't show up in Africa. I know people are hard at work trying to answer these questions. So the lessons from that one, I'm not trying to minimize that one at all, but I think they're less clear than from Ebola. You know, I think it's too bad in a way that we had to have these epidemics.
Why is he freaking smiling when he says epidemics? It's like a joke. This guy is creating these epidemics. He is a piece of garbage. I'm like enraged at this.
The timing
right now.
in terms of the science.
Shut up, dude.
The recognition that epidemics don't respect borders, and so whether you
it's so funny.
Domestic lens, these are investments that should be made. I think this is a very positive step.